This is the first game, so everything will be perfect. Hello everyone and welcome to Legends of the Stars Qualifier 2023. On the left,
First game today.
on the left in playing Seraphim, we have our good friends, apparently big ladder player, Altf4. And on the right, we have Robogear. I have not seen Robo play much 1v1 lately, but then again, so haven't a lot of people. I know, Shen, I know the names aren't in there properly, but it doesn't like lock into a proper position. And I'm not gonna fix that now. So let's see the starts, because the starts went very well for Altf4 last game, and a lot worse for Robogear. So let's see if there's gonna be any adjustments to, I don't know what, because I missed the first 7 minutes. There is a double Salon opening, so he is gonna be aggressive, trying to raid the expanding engineers to these expansions at the top. And I guess I doubt he will now edge build all of a sudden and change up his plans. That would be a strange thing to adjust. But I mean, the draw from Altf4, it really surprised me to begin with, because, like, sure, he lost his early game advantage, because he was, like, up a lot in score, and of course score isn't everything, but he was up so far in score that he must have had an advantage, almost certainly, because of either a lot of power or a lot of mass from mid, or a combination of both. And that should just always be good, but then he kinda, his transition to Tech 2 and to Ilshi spam was later. Robo got some pretty efficient fights. There were some nice drops here, but then a greedy Ilshi drop in mid just threw away 2 of his Ilshis when he didn't have that many to begin with.
I have updated the commands.
So, but he did have Tech 2 Air in the end, and he did have multiple Notas and some gunships, and he didn't really try to do much with it, aside from force a draw in mid. And I mean, maybe I think the triple Nota was a mistake to be at all. Like, 2 Notas are fine, because he could have, if he just focused on a few more inties and only 2 Notas, he could have sniped both pigeons that Robo was making, because he didn't have any AA there. And then just with the inties you try to win air, and then maybe a few gunships. No. The first Salon does get denied. The second one on the right is hidden for now. It will probably be able to snag one engineer kill, but not the most important engineer.
F4 is going for the base factories again. He really does not like edge building, this man.
Judy complaining that the quality is too low. Maybe he should try to work on improving it himself. Okay.
Massive advantage to F4.
Thank you for your excellent analysis. He is in fact 2 more mass per second ahead. You have seen that correctly.
Every little helps, as we say in England. Now 4 ahead. He's increasing.
Okay, so the engineer here gets sniped, although the most dangerous Salon was being killed off, which means this expanding engineer will, for now, survive. There's a bomber out there, but
yep, it's an interesting path.
Yeah, it flies over the direct path of where any unit might be, which just warns Robogear of the bomber, which is not the best.
It's not even attacking the tank.
And Robogear, yeah, he has locked the bomber, so it won't make it.
Yep.
Oh, it's not even going in. I don't know what what that was. He actually had a decent opportunity. If he hit it well enough, he could have killed that engineer if Robo didn't do some last second dodge, that is. So yeah, the edge build again from Robogear with a few factories. Not the case for UBVTs. I guess he's choosing the adjacency, but if you do it like that, I mean, it's kind of a hard decision because technically you make the units more efficient if you make them next to a max, but it's like 10% more efficient, I think, 10% less mass cost, something like that. But of
Please
course you
note,
get path finding issues.
Robo is stalling 30 mass a second right now,
Yeah. I don't.
whereas Altf4 is stalling power.
I guess they're trading blows. It is quite an annoying map early game to balance your income because of the reclaim. But that's why you should spam quite some engineers everywhere. Because there is quite a lot of mass on the map, 20k. And not every bit of reclaim is showing, I think. Although I'm not quite sure about that. Yeah, there's some less than 10 mass rocks as well. So they both arrive at mid at the same time. Altf4 does have a land factory close by, which is a bonus. Robo rallies his SU into the PD, while Altf4 rallies his RT into the PD. Also,
that's the difference that 100 rating makes.
Also, the static flag is killing the inties from Altf4. It's already killed 3. Well, at least one intie that I saw being rallied in there. I assume some of the others were from him as well.
Thalen is picking up the engineer in the top right expansion though.
Oh, true. Oh, that's the same Thalen from earlier. It somehow got all the way around. That's a very nice kill. Holy shit. Robogear is slightly faster to mid, but as long as the quantum gateway isn't actually
dead,
it doesn't really matter. I think him reclaiming it is an awful move for one reason. If you shoot it, it's faster DPS, plus you get the vet when it dies, man. Also, you can also just reclaim like the civilian buildings, which reclaim super fast, and then get the mass from that. You can also like reclaim the 200 mass racks throughout. So reclaiming that is like Altf4 should just shoot with his ACU while Robo does work for him.
He's clearing out the RTs from Robo.
Yeah.
Big fight down the bottom right.
That is a big fight, but the formation from Altf4 is good enough.
Well, yeah, Altf4's going to win it purely based on grouping.
And slightly higher numbers as well.
Robogear now forced away from that quantum gateway. The Selene is dead in the top right, but it did claim an additional NG before it went down.
Yeah, I saw that as well. But okay, so gateway is dead. Altf4, get back there.
Get back there. My man.
Get back to
Stop
the
walking away.
Oh no. Well, Robo is I guess gonna get a lot of it. Okay, now he finally realized but he can still target Robo's issue or target the reclaim. Because it takes a bit to reclaim. Robo will take quite some damage. He also okay, there we go. He got 600 mass. Robo is actually still stalling brutally. Is he upping a lot of maxes? Yeah, he is upgrading 3 maxes at once. So he needs the reclaim, but he's not able to get it because I mean he didn't reclaim any of the walls like Altf4 did, and because of that the pathfinding for his units is just strictly worse because Altf4 is just able to get through there. Altf4 is making it. I'm not sure what he's planning to do either. He's making life really hard. And he also doesn't want the mid-mass, apparently. There was another drop, by the way, at the top from Altf4 I managed to catch. Again, the exact same location, and all the inties from Robogear. At least now they are in position. I'm not sure if they were previously. He is repairing his RT!
Priorities.
Nice walls. Where's the bets? True. So
the bets aren't happening for this game.
There we go. Now he gets it. That is the most prolonged reclaim of the quantum gateway on Syrtis I've ever seen. There is a very big army on the bottom from Altf4.
Oh yes.
But there's no artists with it, and there's a PD. So I got bad news for him.
T2 PGen started up and T2 land is out now for Robo, but I'm not seeing any T2 for F4.
It's very important. Altf4 currently has double the units on the map as Robo does. Both at the top and at the bottom, he has so many more, but he's too scared to use them at the moment, or at least he's not expecting to have this much more.
Yeah. If he doesn't push soon though, Ilshis will start equaling that out.
It might already be too late, although the T2H is passed. The funny thing is, there is quite some air spam from Altf4, and he's spamming bombers to deal with the army, and there's their bombers, so they're good, but he's not defending his bombers, so they die after one pass. And the expansion at the stop is still raided.
Yep. And the back mechs in the middle area is down as well. Reclaim denied. Gun started up for Robo though. He does have... No, he paused the T2 Gen to get it.
Yeah, I think his tech to pigeon is a huge blunder because he made 40 tech on pigeons. Even without the tech to pigeon, he's already on like 25% more E income than his opponents. So he doesn't quite need it. He's not even stalling while making the gun with 2 engineers assisted. Well, he's barely stalling, right? But he can fix that. That's fixed the moment it's done.
Yeah.
So Robo is behind again, mostly because of because he keeps losing this area. I'm surprised he didn't make his own transport to just drop engineers there. He just keeps walking engineers. Although I guess you can just permanently attack move with this factory, but he's making tanks from that. Like attack move engineers here because you want to get the reclaim anyway. So the gun from Robo is done. Altf4 is now walking. He is very unsure what to do with this issue. He keeps walking back and forth the entire time. He's very indecisive about it. Do these civilians have no mass? No, there's no way they don't. That got normalized quite some time ago. But apparently they don't want them. But he really needs to reclaim more, so there's better pathfinding in middle. Robo can just push with that issue as well. He gets a vet with the next, if he would have killed that PD as well. So big raid at the bottom finally from Altf4, where he had way more units. And that's actually dangerous enough because the HQ was passed so long from Robogear. Because he was making tech to maxes. I mean, he can just rush a few tech 1 PDs.
T2 Gen going up in Altf4 space quite quickly.
Yeah, he has a whole line of engineers. He can rush his own gun with that, but he shouldn't retreat any further.
A very adventurous drop going into mid, but one tank surviving.
Oh, I hate that bug, man. It's so annoying. Well, at least it's a tank and not an arty that kills the tech to max. Okay, so there's enough Ilshis now to... Okay, he actually made 3 tech to support factories, Robo that is, to spam Ilshis. There's a big air fight. It's very close. I feel like one of them wasn't sure where, like... I feel like it almost was an accidental air fight. Oh, yeah. The air is here. Fuck. Guess we fight.
Altf4's gonna win it though.
Yeah, but there's a flak that's actually missing every single shot. It will clean up some of the... No? Well, a few kills. Yeah, okay, the flak didn't do much. That is a nice fight,
Supcom started in mid. But Altf4's, he's got his gun, is he gonna... He's not wanting to push it yet.
Altf4 is on a lot more mass income. He has the same amount of T2 maxes, but...
Can we take a moment to admire this tank and T1 scout currently having themselves a dinner party in the back of Altf4's base? The tank can't actually shoot it.
Oh, 2 tanks
flew away.
Even.
2? Oh.
Yeah.
Delaying the enemy as much as possible.
Oh, it's always nice when that happens. Units being dumb.
In other news, we have all 8 players confirmed that were invited. Shen replacing Turin due to technical issues.
Wasn't that already confirmed?
That one was, yes. We now have Tagda and Nexus both confirmed as well.
Okay. There is a big Ilshi push at the bottom, and depending on... Okay, he actually has great intel because he rushed the radar in mid. And like there's more mass in Tech 1 tanks, but if the Ilshis are microed properly, they can do an insane amount of damage.
Altf4 stalling 70 mass.
He's rushing his next pigeon. That's
Does he
why.
need it though?
No, I don't think so.
He's overflowing 900 to 1k he.
Well, yeah, because he just finished the second one. I mean,
T2 air is out though. He's going for gunships, not an office this time.
Okay. I mean, these are the new gunships, so they are way more expensive, but also stronger. I mean, with this amount of E, I mean, I guess going for more air it makes more sense, but he also has a lot of Sigma pigeons. Like, this is the amount of E where you would get Tech 2 ACU into Nano, because you can just afford to get the Nano with that. But yeah, Robo retreats wisely in mid, but these Ilshis at the bottom, look at how much kills they already got.
Yeah,
And
they're gonna clear house down there.
They're gonna kill the entire expansion. The gunship is gonna clean it up, but it's gonna take quite some time. Like I mean, it's quite a blunder from Robogear that there isn't a single flag with that. Even though, well, it depends on the micro, but a single Serra gunship can now focus down a flag. But it will still take quite some time, and it will still take a lot of damage.
The income difference has been equalized out now. Robogear's now leading.
Yes, although it's important to realize that eventually these Ilshis will be reclaimed because of the. It will, like, these were only Tech 1 maxes, and the Ilshis leave behind 250 mass reclaim. If he makes the transports and drops all the Ilshis and reclaims it, it's actually not that bad.
I'm worried about mid though.
Yeah, I just looked at that as well. He has 2 Ilshis to back himself up. But that's a big push. He has a lot of E overflow though, so he can continuously OC, which is actually a big advantage, since he's like all the E from the second pigeon is being used. The Ilshis are idle though.
Robo's got double pigeon and he has the T2 on bomb for the extra HP.
I guess auto OC doesn't really matter if he doesn't have enough E to continuously OC. Robo is just OCing him in the face, man. He's pretty close to a vet, but it's not gonna be enough, I think.
No.
He's dead.
Altf4's going down.
That's so sad. That's such a overextension, man. That's a sad way to end the game. It actually was completely equal. It's not like he had less units. His units were out of position, or more like his ACU was out of position. This is such a classic example of a sad result of a game. I mean, congrats to Robo, but it's like, I mean, he caught his opponent out of position.
Yep.
But still, you never want the game to end like that. At least I never wanted. But I'm pretty sure Robo had a better position at the end. However, there were a lot of gunships and air outs from Ubervator and almost nothing from Robo. And those could have done, like, all the Ilshis at the bottom, there's like 10 plus Ilshis, they all would have died to the gunships for free. If he didn't suicide his ACU, right? And then he could have gone to raid the top left with the gunships. Like, gunships are extremely good on this map.
And that brings an end to